Genesis 31. And he heard the words of Laban's sons, saying, Jacob has taken away all that was our father's, and of that which was our father's has he gotten all this glory. And Jacob beheld the countenance countenance countenance
Countenance.
countenance of Laban, and behold, it was not toward him as before time. And Jehovah said unto Jacob, return unto the land of thy fathers, and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee. And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock, and said unto them, I see your father's countenance, that it is not toward me as before time, but the God of my fathers has been with me, and I know that with all my power I have served your father, and your father has deceived me, and changed my wages 10 times, but God suffered him not to hurt me. If he said thus, the speckled the shall be thy wages. Then all the flock were speckled. And if he said thus, the ring sticked shall be thy wages. Then were all the flock ring streaked. Thus God has taken away the cattle of your father, and given them to me. And it come to pass at the time that the flock conceive, that I lift up mine eyes, and saw in a dream, and behold, the he goats which leaped upon the flock were ring streaked, speckled.
Speckled.
And grizzled. And the angel of God said unto me in the dream, Jacob. And I said, Here am I. And he said, Lift up now thine eyes and see all the he gods which leap upon the flock are ring streaked, speckled, and grizzled. For I have seen all that Laban does. doeth unto thee? I am the God of Bethel, there thou anointest
Anointedst.
a pillar, for thou wowest, wowest,
Thou'edst.
vowest a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee out from this land, and return unto the land of thy nativity. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, Is there it any portion or inheritance for us in poor father's house? Are we not accounted? Are we not accounted by him as foreigners? For he has sold us, and has also quit devoured our money for all the riches which God hath taken away from our father, that is ours and our children's. Now then, whatever God has said unto thee, do. Then Jacob rose up and set his sons and his wives upon the camels, and he carried away all his cattle and all his substance which he had gathered, the cattle of his getting, which he had gathered in Paddan Aram, go to Isaac his father unto the land of Canaan. Now Laban was gone to shear his sheep, and Rachel stole the teraphim that were her father, and Jacob stole away universe unawares to Laban the Syrian, in that he told him not that he fled. So he fled with all that he had, and he rose up and passed over the river, and set his face toward the mountain of Gilead. And it was told Laban on the third day that Jacob was fled, and he took his brethren with him and pursued after him 7 days' journey, and he overtook him in the mountains of Gilead. And God come to Laban the Syrian in a dream of the night, and said unto him, Take heed to thyself, that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad. And Laban came up with Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mountain, And Laban with his brethren encamped in the mountain of Gilead. And Laban said to Jacob, What hast thou done that thou hast stolen away unawares unawares to me, and carried away my daughters as captives of the sword. Therefore didst thou flee secretly and steal away from me, and didst not tell me that I might have sent thee away with mirth and with songs, with tabret and with harp, and didst not suffer me to kiss my sons and my daughters. Now hast thou done foolishly. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt, but the God of your father spake unto me yesternight, saying, Take heed to thyself, that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad, either. And now, thou wouldest needs be gone, because thou sore longedst after thy father's home. It therefore hast thou stolen my goats. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, Because I was afraid, for I said, Lest thou shouldest take thy daughters from me by force, with whomsoever thou findest thy gods, he shall not live before our brethren. Discern thou what is done then with me, and take it to thee. For Jacob knew that Rachel had stolen them. And Laban went into Jacob's tent, and into Leah's tent, and into the tent of the two maid servants. But he found them not, and he went out of Leah's tent and entered into Rachel's tent. Now Rachel had taken the teraphim and put them in the camel's saddle, and sat upon them. And Laban felt about all the tent, but found them not. And she said to her father, Let not my lord be angry, that I cannot rise up before thee. For the manner of woman is upon me. And he searched, but found not the teraphim. And Jacob was wroth, and chod, chod, chod.
Chod.
Chod with Laban. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, what is my trespass? What is my sin, that thou hast hotly pursued, pursued after me? Pursued after me. Whereas thou hast felt about all my stuff, what hast thou found of all thy household stuff? Set it here before my brethren and thy brethren, that they may judge betwixt us two. These 20 years have I been with thee. Thy ifs, use and thy she gods have not cast their young, and the rams of thy clocks have I not eaten, that which was torn of beasts I brought, not unto thee. I bear the loss of it of my hand. Didst thou require it whether stolen by day or stolen by night? Thus I was in the day, the drought, consumed me, and the frost by night, and my sleep fled from mine eyes. These 20 years have I been in thy house. I served thee 14 years for thy 2 daughters, and 6 years for thy cloak, and thou hast changed my wages 10 times. Except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac had been with me, surely now hadst thou sent me away empty. God has seen mine affliction, and the labor of my hand. Labor of my hands, and rebuked thee yesternight. And Laban answered and said unto Jacob, the daughters are my daughters, and the children are my children, and the flocks are my flocks, and all that thou seest is mine. And what can I do this day unto these my daughters, or unto their children, whom they have borne. And now come, let us make a covenant, I and thou, and let it be for a witness between me and thee. And Jacob took a stone and set it up for a pillar, and Jacob said unto him his brethren, gather, gather stones.
Gather.
Stones, and they took stones and made a heap, and they did eat there by the heap. And Laban called it Jegar Sahaducha. Jegar Sahaducha.
Jegar Sahadatha.
Daza. But Jacob called it Galit, and Laban said, this heap is witness between me and thee this day. This day. Therefore was the name of it called Galit, and Mishpach, and Mishpach. Mitzpah, for he said, Jehovah watch between me and thee when we are absent one from another. If thou shalt afflict my daughters, and if thou shalt take wives besides my daughters, no man is with us. See, God is a witness betwixt me and thee. And Laban said to Jacob, behold this heap, and behold the pillar which I have set betwixt me and thee. This heap be witness, and the pillar be witness, that I will not pass over this heap to thee, and that thou shalt not pass over the heap and his pillar unto me for harm. The God of Abraham, and the God of Nahor, and the God of their father, judge betwixt us. And Jacob sware by fear of his father Isaac, and Jacob offered a sacrifice in the mountain, and called his brethren to eat bread, and they did eat bread, and tarried all night in the mountain. And early in the morning Laban rose up and kissed his sons and his daughters, and blessed them. And Laban departed and returned unto his place.